Hi guys, good morning, good evening, whatever time of day it is you're watching, welcome back to the channel. I'm John and you're welcome to my site, which is basically Donk, and this is...
Ben from Pro Valentin Detailing. My channel is Cars and Life.
So basically what we're going to do today is we are going to replace this front grille, aren't we?
Yes.
Which I spent a little bit of time the other day sanding down and basically spraying a nice gloss black. So with Ben's guidance, that was the first time I've ever done anything like this. So, you know, bear with us. Hopefully you think it's okay. And we've also got some other bits and pieces that we're going to do on the back, haven't we?
Yeah, going to smoke the rear reflectors because they're like a bright red at the moment. It doesn't fit in with the style with the back of the van. And wrap the Ford badge on the back to match the front one that you've sprayed.
Yeah, darken that out.
Darken it out, yeah.
So yeah, we're hoping that the front grille's not going to take us too long. And then we're going to flip the van around and then do those bits. So stick around. I hope you enjoy the videos. Please like and subscribe. I'm on about 306 subscribers now. I need 500. If we can get to 500,
that'd be great.
It means that we're pushing along a little bit, and yeah, it would be really helpful to the channel. So please, if you could take the time just to subscribe if you like the video and other videos that we're going to put on here. Yeah, so let's get at it, eh?
Let's do it.
So we've got it. Here it is. It's ready to go.
Looks great. So much better than that proper textured looking dull plastic.
Dull grey,
yeah. Now in this nice, what was the colour you done it in? A phantom?
Yeah, I'll have to put that up on the screen, but
I'm sure it was a phantom black.
We've done it. Why do we do this all the time? We always forget one item, don't we?
It's some shade of black, but it's got a nice,
we'll put it up on the screen.
Nice lot of metallic fleck in it as well, which looks great.
I like the badge. Getting that badge to black, and it's embossed as well, so it still stands out. It's not as blatant as the other one, is it? But
no.
Yeah, I think it looks much better. So
good.
What? How are we going to put
Getting
this back in again?
in.
What's the sort of things we need to make sure that we don't do?
Well, we've got to line it up in all of its, make sure all the clips line up. We've got to be careful because obviously you only painted this Friday, was it?
Yeah, Friday. It's now Sunday.
Friday, it's now Sunday.
Yeah.
Not to push on areas because obviously the paint is cured enough to touch, but you don't want to push fingerprints on it because it'll probably take about a week or so to fully cure and harden.
So it's going to be a sort of very gentle
persuasion, make sure the clips lined up, and it shall just push back in really easily, and it'll clip back into place.
Let's see how we get on, eh?
Yeah.
Right, so do you want me to just jump on the back here a little bit?
Yes.
I'll just jump on the back.
Just make sure it just stays fully flat.
Yeah.
And we'll just work the top ones a bit first, and round to the side.
I think I'm near enough.
And they'll just gently when it's in because you hear the
click,
snap of the clicks. Yeah,
I think we're in, aren't we?
Yeah, just make sure they're in all the way around.
I think we're in.
The thing is, now we took this out, like we know, it took us probably about half hour or so to get it out, but to take it back off now would be a lot quicker because we know exactly how to. It was just literally just going round, releasing all of these clips. There's about 20 in total, just gently going round.
There's probably 2 on the top, 2, 4, 6, 8. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. There's probably about near enough 28, 29, maybe 30 clips on there, isn't there?
We released these top ones and the side, probably to there and there, both sides. Then it just gently, a little bit of pulling, and the whole thing just unclipped out.
That's it, isn't it? This might be. It sort of feels like it's there, but...
That looks quality.
It does.
Yeah, really looks good.
Wow.
And then you got the gloss black
Yes,
far up the top.
I shall get it. Hold on 1 second, and it shall appear. And hopefully,
Yeah, this had some like bits that it went in at the bottom, didn't it? Yeah, can you see these little tabs? They like hook. I think if you put it in
oh,
there,
there you go. I'm in
yes, that's it.
like a glove.
And this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 T20 Torx bits.
Which I am now.
That looks lovely matching it, doesn't it? It's really good.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to screw this up, and then we'll shut the bonnet.
Drop it down through a...
Yep. No, we're not going to. We'll do a reveal at the end.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the
Yes,
do the bits on the back, aren't we?
yeah, the red reflectors. We're going to do them. We're going to smoke them out a little bit so they're not so bright. And it's going with the dark and down theme of everything. We're going to do that, and we're going to wrap the Ford badge.
So what's the first process then?
We'll give these a clean down first.
Yep.
I think they pop out easy enough, but it's easier to do it in situ.
Yeah.
It's easier because it's not moving around then. So yeah, we'll give them a clean up. I'll get the tint, and
Yeah, let's give it a go.
we'll show you how it applies on.
Well, I can clean and you can tint.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, cool. So with this material, Ben, do we
Yep.
need to use water, or can this be done dry?
On a bigger area, if I was doing like a tail light or a headlight, yes,
Yeah.
I would use water. But this is only such a small thing. I'm just going to do it dry, peel the backing off, set it in position, and then afterwards we'll use the heat gun to wrap it around the corners
Right.
and shrink it all into place. So we're going to use a bit of heat first. I'm going to peel the backing of this off.
So does this make this a little bit more, for the people that don't know, and that includes me, does this make this a little bit more sticky and pliable?
100%, yeah. And you can stretch it. What is going on with the heat gun? Don't sound happy, does it?
It didn't sound that way at all. Is that the generator?
The generator's running fine. Right, we've got a bit of heat on this.
So while Ben's cutting that in, we've had a couple of comments on the on the group, saying about these rear lights, and how some people were saying that apparently, you know, are we going to be changing them over? Are we going to be changing them over to something different? But to be honest, I think even from factory, I think these look quite cool. And I don't think they're saying that on the electric versions of the Transits, that the lights on the back of those look pretty cool, and can you transfer them over? I don't think you can. I think someone said on the comments that the connectors on the back are different, and I think maybe the electrical side of it is probably different as well. But I like this style, to be honest, and yeah, if I could change them, maybe I would do, for maybe a sequential or something like I had on the other van. But yeah, I quite like them, so I'm going to leave them. Let's get back to Ben. Stretching it right
Stretch it round,
that
yeah.
corner.
This is where the heat gun comes into play on
that
this.
makes that malleable enough to be able to get right round that corner, then it can stretch it.
Yep. Without a heat gun, doesn't have to be a heat gun, hairdryer.
Yeah.
Anything to apply some heat on it makes the stuff workable. Without it, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah. Well, you were umming and ahhing when we first started it. I don't know whether to get the heat gun out, but
I know.
You made the right decision anyway. It's just not warm enough, really, is it, at the minute?
No. But we're out here shooting this footage.
Yeah. So that maybe you guys can get a little bit of inspiration.
Yeah.
To do something similar to your van. And you know, if you live in the Essex area and you want something done like this on your van, or something that we've done on the van as far as the aero kit or anything else, then get hold of one of us through the comments, and then, you know, maybe we could team up and we could do something to your van.
Yeah, definitely.
Do the same thing, couldn't we? So
yeah.
It's something that we're interested in doing, and trying to build the channel as well. So as we're making these videos, it's never quite as simple as possible with family life and stuff. So my daughter's just arrived to say that she needs to go to somewhere to do something for 5 minutes, and basically she's left me a little bundle. Now this little bundle is absolutely adorable. Check this out. This is my granddaughter. This is my granddaughter Millie. Isn't she beautiful? So yeah, that's my baby. So we've got a little bit of babysitting to do, as well as doing the bits and pieces in the van, but I'm sure we're going to be overseen. You know what comments we're going to get in the what's his name now though, don't you?
Oh, you should have took it off.
No, it'll be, you're going to clean the van now then or what?
Ford, introducing Ford. Yeah, you can see the emboss still.
Just leave it like that now.
That's it. This one's going to be a bit more tricky because I've got to cut it so close to the paint going around it, but
Do you think that you'll be able to, with the heat, I mean you can see that Ford clearly coming through now, can't you?
yeah.
So that should stretch over that Ford and just,
Yeah, it's pushing into all of the gaps of it.
yeah. I was going to come up with something that's posh saying, pressing it into all the Ford contours,
Yeah.
which is a very posh word for me.
But this is another option. I mean, you could buy a new badge for this. I think you can buy the black ones for probably 15, 20 quid, something like that.
Yeah.
Or if you've got some wrap laying around, I mean, this is probably about 10 pence worth of wrap. So it's like,
And the thing is, you know, I haven't actually tried it yet, and perhaps maybe in a couple of videos time I will do, but in the grand scheme of things, as you just said, you know, if you put it on and you muck it up, it's not that expensive just to pull it all off and start again, is it?
no, that's all right.
So don't be afraid of doing it. Don't be afraid of doing it yourself. Because even Ben just sort of said to me about, you know, he's not an expert in wrapping, but he's a hell of a lot more experienced than I am, and I haven't got that. I've not got that confidence to be able to do it. Plus, I've got sausage fingers and no patience. So that's why me and Ben sort of get on, or me and you get on so well, because you're good at all these little tiny little details, aren't you?
That's it. Yeah, this is what cars and modifying things is all about. Getting out there, giving it a try, doing it, and having fun whilst you're doing it as well.
Yeah. But that's the reason why we're doing these vlogs as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Try and put it over to other people that, you know, I am by far no mechanic, and I don't have any idea. And Ben works on cars all week, so it's nice to do this. It's nice to film this. It's nice to work on these things. It's something different for me. It's something different for you. Well, you're cleaning most of the time, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes, it's just working it closely around the corners, tight in there as you possibly can. Just go around it slowly, take your time. And in 5 minutes later, I'll more than likely show you that I've messed it up.
So what have we used on the actual sign then, Ben?
Just used a black gloss wrap.
Oh, right.
Just gone over it, heat shrunk it around the corners.
Yeah,
As I say, this is probably cost about 10 pence in wrap, rather than a new badge, maybe 15, 20 quid. So it's a little bit of time.
Yeah, I don't see why, you know, I don't see why Ford just don't. It would be nice if they just colour coordinated some of these badges with some of the cars or vans or whatever it is, rather than just having the standard Ford blue and, you know, white that it does.
It was definitely a nicer badge than what they previously used, because obviously this one's embossed, so it's nicer. But they know that people like things darkened down and blackened out, don't they? So
if we shut the doors,
open this one up
first. Shut this one. So now, just as Ben was saying earlier, it's just those little touches. That if you didn't know that these were smoked, they just sort of like match the van a little bit better. And the black, that looks sick. When you get a bit of light on it as well on that badge, you can see the Ford emblem on there.
It's just the side angle, everything's darkened down now, isn't it? It's
All right, well look, let's tidy some of this stuff up, and then we'll turn the van round and we'll do the reveal on the. We'll show everyone what the front
grille, yes.
So should we get going?
Yes. That's for John's good mate, Andy.